Oh my God, this is so good. I haven't had bread since I was like 9.
Are you serious?
How do you think I got these abs?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the comedy movies that we thought would be forgettable, but years after their release, we can't stop watching.
Let the gun do the talking.
Okay.
Come on.
On your knees. Hands in the air.
Good.
Hands on the ground.
Good, great.
Eyes closed.
That's it.
Number 10, Blockers. Blockers sounded like an outright disaster. It's a sex comedy, which aren't often critical darlings.
That's what trying things is for, to teach you things. It's a contradiction.
It was directed by a writer-producer making her directorial debut, so things were likely to be rough around the edges. It starred John Cena, which seemed more like a meme than anything else. And even the title itself is derived from a dirty term. But the movie ended up being adored, not only for its humor, but also for its themes and tone.
What about a little chugging contest? Yeah, bring it.
It flipped the teen sex comedy on its head by focusing on the parents, and it treats the characters with empathy and respect, lending the story an undeniable sweetness. These are people, not caricatures, and that is all too rare within the genre.
That was just really nice what you said.
It's good.
I mean it.
Thanks. I feel like Phil Jackson when he was coaching the Bulls.
Number 9, Good Boys.
My neighbor is a total nymphomaniac. Her boyfriend's always over.
She starts fires.
No, that's a pyromaniac. She's a nymphomaniac. Someone who has sex on land and sea.
On paper, a film about 3 middle school boys replacing a drone and going to a party doesn't seem like it has much going for it. However, Good Boys proved that a simple premise doesn't have to drag the final product down whatsoever. Equal parts chaotic misadventures and heartwarming moments, it ended up being a touching story about growing up and apart from childhood friends. While adults writing for kids can often come across as out of touch, the dialogue and modern references were both handled perfectly, creating the ultimate Gen Z coming-of-age flick. Between drug deals gone wrong and adult situations being seen through the eyes of innocent kids, Good Boys hits a perfect sweet spot between wholesome and hysterical.
Put it back. I'm being generous today.
We also have drugs.
He was on to us.
Number 8, Girls Trip. Deft direction and a strong cast can turn a standard comedic premise into a really good movie. And as premises go, a group of friends going on a road trip is about as standard as you can get. But Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Tiffany Haddish, and Jada Pinkett Smith made their characters believable and fresh.
I'ma be cool. I just want to say hi, that's all. Wait. I'ma just say hello.
No, don't you say hello. No, Dina, don't do that. Remember, Ryan said this is her life.
Yes.
We shouldn't get involved.
With Haddish stealing the show as the hilarious Dina. Their friendship felt so real that audiences were only too happy to laugh along with them, and Girls Trip was a huge critical and commercial success. The result? A trip that's surprisingly fun to take.
Look, I get it. You're upset. I shouldn't be throwing things in a place of work.
Why are you making air quotes? This is a place of work.
Lesson learned. How you so understanding?
Number 7, Hot Tub Time Machine. Thanks to that silly title, audiences knew exactly what they were getting into.
Check it out. They must have fixed it. Come on!
This sounded like just another goofy guy comedy that would come and go without much fanfare. Even the lead billing of John Cusack seemed questionable, as he's not really the type of actor audiences would expect to lead a movie like this.
You know, it's not always about my emotional journey. That could be about yours.
But the script was surprisingly dexterous and intelligent, using its main characters as targets of satire. The characters were also far richer than anyone thought they would be. Everyone was well cast, and the sci-fi flick often leaned into its own ridiculousness.
Hurry up! I can see the 90s!
These aren't things viewers typically see in a gross-out comedy such as this, and it took critics and audiences by surprise.
Loser! Hey, John Lennon gets shot! Wait, that already happened?
Number 6, Spy. The spy genre is one of the most easily spoofed. As such, audiences have been given countless spy parodies throughout the years, with seemingly diminishing returns.
Oh God, he went into a building.
Okay, well,
Well done, that's it. Time to call it a day.
But the winning magic of Paul Feig and Melissa McCarthy resulted in what is arguably the freshest and funniest spy spoof in recent memory.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Much of the praise stems from Feig's writing-directing and McCarthy's lead performance, but much can also be said for the supporting roles.
Got a big night ahead of us. Don't be afraid to clean yourself up, Amber. Take a shower is what I'm saying.
Rose Byrne's comedic timing and line delivery are spot on, and Jason Statham provides a self-aware performance that was gleefully outlandish and surprisingly hilarious. Spy made the spoof genre funny again.
I drove a car off a freeway on top of a train while I was on fire. Not the car. I was on fire.
Jesus, you're intense.
Number 5. Game night.
Guys, this is Madison.
Yeah, you brought her last week. You work at Forever 21, right?
No.
I work at Sephora. I'm confused.
Different girl. Same look, same voice.
Nice to meet you. You too.
What's yours?
That's a...
No, I think you're supposed to kiss it, right? Welcome.
The premise seems simple. A competitive couple participate in a game night with their friends, and unusual hijinks ensue. But despite sounding like a cookie-cutter comedy, this 2018 film is far from it. Instead, the team behind Horrible Bosses delivers enough twists and turns to keep the audience constantly guessing.
Gotta capture this moment, honey. Get in there. We'll take a quick little selfie here.
The charismatic ensemble cast manages the difficult trick of keeping viewers on the edge of their seats while also making them laugh. With popular party games incorporated into the characters' attempts to foil a kidnapping, this is genuinely a game night to remember. Number 4. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle.
Cake is my weakness, along with speed and strength. Strength is my weakness. Hey, quick question. How is strength my weakness?
The original Jumanji starring Robin Williams is a classic, so audiences could have been forgiving for viewing this belated sequel with trepidation. But with a fresh, modern twist on the premise, it was a surprisingly fun and side-splitting movie. While in 1995's Jumanji, a brother and sister get sucked into a board game, Welcome to the Jungle puts an entirely new cast inside a video game instead. Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, Karen Gillan, and Kevin Hart all give great performances, and the fast-paced comedic action really works. It's since spawned a sequel of its own and is poised to become a franchise.
Come on, Alex! Why am I running so slow?
Number 3. Paddington.
My body had traveled very fast, but my heart, she took a little longer to arrive.
This ended up being the very definition of not judging a book by its cover, or in this case, a movie by its trailer. When Paddington was first announced, many assumed it would end up like others focused around CGI animals, largely forgettable. The promotions didn't help either, as they focused on physical comedy rather than jokes. However, Paddington ended up defying all preconceived notions. The quips were charming and wholesome, and the human cast played perfectly off the animated bear. While it's undoubtedly made for children, the plot wasn't dumbed down in the slightest, which led to adults enjoying it. Paddington serves as proof that just because something is made for kids doesn't mean it can't be funny as well.
I will never be like other people, but that's all right, because I'm a bear. A bear called Paddington.
Number 2. Bridesmaids. Bridesmaids was a monumental success, effortlessly crossing demographics and grossing nearly $300 million worldwide. The movie could be enjoyed by anyone, as it deftly mixed seemingly disparate genres.
I don't know what to say. You look... Megan, are you okay?
It was a raunchy comedy, a sentimental chick flick, and a touching buddy story, with each aspect given equal importance. It wasn't just a gross-out comedy with women, as it was so often billed.
Help me, I'm poor.
It was also an intelligently written and wonderfully performed film that took an honest look at its characters' lives and situations, crafting rich and mature themes amongst all the farting, puking, and pooping.
Well, you're really doing it, aren't you? You're just shitting in the street.
It also helped launch Melissa McCarthy's comedy career, which led to future Feig-Marthy collabs like The Heat and Spy.
Life is gonna unlife and I'm gonna bite you in the ass. Ow!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. 21 Jump Street.
Chore time! Mom, we don't have time for chores right now! If you stay in this house, you have time for chores. Mom!
Turning an old TV show into a big screen action comedy has been done so many times that it's almost about as commonplace as, well, the undercover cop trope. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller's adaptation of 21 Jump Street involves both those things, yet it turned out to be incredibly entertaining, in no small part thanks to the on-screen chemistry between Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum.
What happened? I don't know, it just didn't explode. That's weird.
It also had solid character development, just the right amount of self-referential humor, and one hell of a comedy and action-packed limo chase. In fact, the movie was such a hit that it spawned a solid sequel and almost a Men in Black crossover.
Schmidt, you literally, this is the best thing ever.
Which comedy movie do you find the most rewatchable? Let us know in the comments. Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.